Integrating Children with Autism in General Education Classrooms, Study Proposal. The purpose of this pilot study is to develop a system for determining the effectiveness of incorporating children with autism in general education classrooms. Autism spectrum disorder, ASD, is one of the most important challenges to parents, learners, and teachers in an educational environment. The disorder has been compared to diabetes in some references. However, unlike diabetes, autism is barely well understood by the teachers or even the parents who have to take care of the children with this disorder. Unlike diabetes management, which has well laid down procedures, autism does not have such a program. There have been many problems for children suffering from this disorder in the sense that many schools are averse to accepting students with the disease. At the same time, many schools, even though they accept children with autism, are hardly aware of how special the children should be treated. The net impact of this is that many autistic children who are in school become isolated and lost in the process. Since they are not able to grasp concepts as quickly and find it even harder to express themselves, autistic children's education has suffered immensely. This work will aim to tackle the challenge by designing experiences that combine children suffering from autism spectrum disorder into the main classroom. The broad rationalization is that if students are given enough learner-centered and task-based approaches to learning, this synergy will draw from the strengths of the autistic children, resulting in the best results for both. The overall ramification will be increased admission of autistic students into schools while at the same time ensuring that those who have been admitted get the best learning experience. This program will build the schools and teachers' capacity to help students living with ASD get the best education possible. My professional mission is to provide children in an educational setting with the highest quality of physical therapy services to enable them to learn in the least restrictive environment. I will do this by identifying and applying only the treatments and interventions that are scientifically proven to be effective based on evidence. Even though total evidence may not be available in all cases, I will strive to uphold the morals and ethics of my practice. I believe that my adherence to the core values of integrity and professionalism will ensure the achievement of my goals. This may be a physical environment inclusive of physical facilities for the physically challenged students or just a non-physical learning environment. The non-physical learning environment has more to do with enhancing the teacher's knowledge and capacity to understand and deal with the condition. This capacity building will ensure that the teachers are capable of designing learning experiences that take advantage of the innate capacities even of students with the disorder. By incorporating autistic students into the general classroom, the practice alone removes the fear of stigmatization and puts the students at ease to look beyond the condition to utilize other faculties they possess which can help them improve their learning experience. Currently, many models have been aiming at increasing autistic learning at school. Most of the models employ an exclusion theory in which the children are never integrated into the general classroom but are rather confined to smaller classes. This has also made their teaching a special calling only responded to by a few teachers. In the meantime, many students with autism fail to gain admission while those who do are doomed to poor results because of the inability of most schools to treat them with the special attention that they deserve. This special attention does not suggest separation from the others, rather it presents the challenge of creating a learning experience that utilizes their other cognitive skills. The need to hasten programs aimed at increasing the admission of more students suffering from ASD has never been greater. With the number of students suffering from autism spectrum disorder increasing and their performance through the normal educational system showing a worrying trend, urgent measures must be taken to remedy the situation. The absence of a system that may incorporate students with autism spectrum disorder into the main classrooms remains the biggest challenge to helping the children benefit from the gains that have been made in education. I plan to investigate the following specific aims. Why has it been difficult to design programs that aim to incorporate students with ASD into the general classroom in schools? Why do students who suffer from ASD perform poorly in situations where they have been separated from the general classroom? At what stage of development should students suffering from ASD be introduced into the general classroom? How best can the students suffering from ASD be seamlessly incorporated into the general classes to realize the best educational experience? To address these aims, a group of 10 schools that have admitted students living with autism spectrum disorder will be randomly selected for the program. 5 of the 10 schools will be supplied with the program of incorporating students with ASD into the general classrooms. The other 5 shall apply the program of teaching the students with autism spectrum disorder in separate classrooms. The students' performance shall be monitored over 5 years, at the end of which standardized exams shall be administered for the 2 groups.